Hello everyone, especially our valued seniors who always support us. When it comes to eggs, what more can I say? Honestly, they might just be one of nature's most powerful foods. In this video, you'll hear a story of a man named James, who, at his doctor's advice, commits to eating 2 boiled eggs daily for a week. You'll witness the gradual changes he experiences. If you're over 50, you must watch until the end. And if you're younger, you might not come across this video again. So, let's start with Day 1. Meet James, a 57-year-old man who recently had a health checkup. His doctor recommended a simple yet effective dietary change, starting each morning with 2 boiled eggs. Intrigued but unsure, James decided to give it a shot. That first morning, he carefully prepared his eggs, letting them cool before peeling away the shell. A bit of salt and pepper made them more flavorful. As he took a bite, he found the texture smooth and the taste surprisingly enjoyable. As the morning progressed, James realized something unexpected. Usually, he'd be reaching for a snack just an hour or two after breakfast, but today, he still felt full and satisfied. No nagging hunger, no cravings for something sweet. This is just the beginning, he thought. If this keeps up, the week ahead could be interesting. Feeling encouraged by this small but noticeable shift, James carried on with his day, enjoying the sense of control over his appetite. Day 2. James woke up feeling surprisingly refreshed. Usually, mornings were a struggle. Slow starts, sluggish movements. But today, he felt a little more energetic. He followed his new routine, boiling 2 eggs and savoring them just like the day before. As he got to work, he noticed another subtle change. His focus was sharper. He wasn't distracted by hunger or mid-morning fatigue. James used to have coffee for breakfast every morning, but today, instead of reaching for his usual cup of extra strong coffee, he found that he didn't need it as much. Weird, he thought. Could it be the eggs? Lunchtime rolled around, and again, he wasn't as ravenous as usual. His co-workers devoured their sandwiches and fries, while James calmly enjoyed a lighter meal without feeling deprived. It was a small but significant shift. His body seemed to be adapting. By the end of the day, James realized he hadn't felt the usual afternoon crash. He usually relied on snacks to power through, but today, he felt steady and alert. As he headed home, he thought, 2 days in and I already feel different. I wonder what tomorrow will bring. Day 3 and 4. By the 3rd day, James was starting to see a real difference in how he felt. His morning routine had become second nature, boiling his eggs, seasoning them, and eating them without a second thought. But what stood out most was his energy. It wasn't just a temporary boost, it lasted throughout the day. Mid-morning hunger pangs? Gone. Afternoon slump? Nowhere to be found. Even after a long day at work, James found himself with enough energy to take a short walk instead of collapsing on the couch. I never realized how much my diet was holding me back, he thought. By the 4th day, something even more surprising happened. James, who had struggled with aching joints for years, noticed they felt a little less stiff. It wasn't a drastic change, but enough for him to wonder if the extra protein and nutrients in the eggs were making a difference. Maybe my body's getting what it actually needs, he mused. As he finished his breakfast on the 4th morning, James couldn't help but feel excited. 4 days in, and he already felt stronger, more alert, and more in control. If this was just the beginning, what would the rest of the week bring? Day 5 and 6. James had always struggled with getting a good night's sleep, tossing and turning before finally dozing off. But this time, he felt more relaxed when he went to bed, and by morning, he realized he had slept soundly through the night. I never thought eggs could have anything to do with sleep, but maybe they do, he thought. On the 6th day, James felt better than ever. His digestion had improved, and his stomach felt lighter. He wasn't experiencing bloating or discomfort like before, and he realized that his body might be processing food more efficiently. He was starting to feel like a younger version of himself, more active, more alert, and more in control of his health. As he prepared his eggs that morning, James couldn't help but smile. 6 days in, and I already feel like a different person. Just one more day to go. Let's see how this journey ends. Day 7. The final day arrived, and James was eager to see how he felt. As he sat down with his 2 boiled eggs, he reflected on the past week. His energy levels had soared, his focus was sharper, and his overall well-being had improved in ways he hadn't expected. But the biggest surprise? He had lost a couple of pounds without even trying. His metabolism seemed to be working more efficiently, and he felt lighter on his feet. Even his skin had a healthier glow, something he hadn't noticed before. James realized that this result was only after consuming eggs for 1 week, and the changes that could happen over a month or even a year excited him. If you want to see the results of eating eggs for an entire year, let me know in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe.